particularly after a rehab period, will be 100%. But do I know that for sure? No.
Now, Floyd Mayweather congratulated Pacquiao after the fight, said he was a great fighter. He said he wanted to do more, but he couldn't because of Pacquiao's style. But Pacquiao in return never really praised Floyd Mayweather.
Yes,
Congratulated him.
Yes, he did. The people picked
You mean
up
after with Max Kellerman? I'm saying the interview with Max Kellerman, he didn't really.
Well, he was disappointed because he thought he won the fight.
Okay, but how did you feel about how Mayweather conducted himself
throughout the promotion and afterwards like a tremendous gentleman? So I have absolutely no complaint with the way Floyd conducted himself.
Do you guys want another game plan for Pacquiao if there is a rematch, though?
I don't even thinking about a rematch. I want to get the shoulder. Right? I mean, to talk about a rematch where a guy has this major operation and we hope everything is fine, but we don't know. So let's just see if the shoulder responds. I'm optimistic as the doctor. I'm optimistic as far as Kobe Bryant is concerned. Same doctor that did both, same injury.
Is Terrence Crawford and Vasyl Lomachenko the most talented and gifted fighters on your roster, and are they the future when it comes to Top Rank?
Well, I don't know if they're the future. We have, they're great, very talented fighters and terrific, but the guy who I think is going to be super big is the kid from Puerto Rico, Verdeo, who's fighting on HBO in Madison Square Garden on June 13th. I think he is something sensational. But so is Lomachenko, and so is Terrence Crawford.
Bob, how you doing today, first of all?
Good.
Big press conference. How's Manny doing? How's the shoulder?
You understand when you do a rotator cuff, you demobilize the shoulder. So how the hell does he know how he's doing? How does anybody know what he's doing? If you ask Kobe Bryant a couple of weeks after his surgery, how is he doing? What's he going to say to you? How the hell does he know?
Right, but is there a timeline? Is it 9 months? Like a general?
No. Everybody heals different. The most optimistic thing that I have is that Manny will could go into training after 6 months. But that is a timeline that is based on averages, and people aren't average. Some people recover quicker, and some people take longer, and some people never recover.
You said he had that injury since 2008. Is it safe to say he had some of his best wins with that injury?
Yes, that's something. That's a good question, because what the doctor said, that there are pitchers in the major leagues who are pitching now and striking out batters who have 90% tears in their rotator cuff, and it doesn't affect them, right? See, so Manny, since the De La Hoya fight, has had that tear, right? But it gave him a little discomfort, but then, he rested a couple of days and it was fine. This one, he sort of injured it and it was up, and they gave him the shots, and then he was fine. So a rotator cuff is a really strange injury. Everybody thinks once there's a little tear, it's over, but that's not true. That's not true. There are football players playing with torn rotator cuff, Major League Baseball players.
Now, Floyd said that he injured his hand as well. Roger Mayweather was talking about.
Floyd has injured hands, I know, because.
So does that make it an even fight, or?
I don't know. It's even, but all of these guys at the highest level have injuries. Now, certain injuries you can fight through, and certain injuries, when they reoccur in a fight, are too painful to really perform at your best. But I don't know any fighter, really, I'm sure there are some, at the top level who doesn't go into a fight with some kind of injury.
So how likely is a rematch at this point, Bob?
What?
How likely is a rematch?
I have no idea. All I know is On the Pacquiao side, with me, it hasn't been discussed. Because why discuss it until we know that the guy can fight again? I don't want to be an alarmist. I think, the doctor assures that he can and everything. But, it's not a minor operation.
Do you give Floyd any credit for winning a fight at this magnitude?
Floyd is a great, great fighter. He's a great fighter, a great technician. I'm sure he gets credit. I mean, even most fighters, even with Manny hurting his shoulder, couldn't compete against Pacquiao. Floyd competed very well. Nobody says he's not one of the great fighters of our era, if not the greatest.
Bob, I gotta ask you this. I spoke to Oscar.